All right, so continuing with our high school math review, we have least common multiple. All right, least common multiple. Least common multiple are multiples that shared by two or more numbers are called common multiples. The least common multiple is called the least common. At least the common multiple is called the LCM, the least common multiple. There are several different ways to find the LCM of two or more numbers. Method one: list all the multiples. See which one is the least, essentially. Or you can make a factor tree. Write the prime factorization of each number. Circle each different factor where it appears the greatest number of time. Right. 2 appears once. 3 appears most often. 5 appear once. Do not circle the 2s or the 3s again. And then find the product is another way that you can do it. All right. So we'll kind of take these here, 15 problems, and we'll just kind of work on these. And all right. I personally on this one, I like to just factors. What are the multiples and go? Okay. So that's what we're going to kind of do. So we'll zoom in here, so that way I got plenty of writing room. We have, let's go with 6 and 10, right? 6 and 10, the least common multiple. So then you have 12, 20, that would be 18. So again, it's got to have something that has a 0 in it. So I mean, it's kind of easy to go through these. That would be 24 and 30, and then that would be 30. So 30 and 30. So this would be 30. 12 and 16. So we have 12, we have 16, 24, 36, 48. 16 times 2 is 32. Yeah, so we have 32. 16 times 3 is 48. 48, so this is 48. And just going to kind of skip some. Again, 10, right? It has to have a 0. So if you do 10 and 22, 10 and 22, again, 22 times 2 is 44. So you have 44, then you have 66, 88, and then 10, 22 times 5. 22 times 5 is 110. And that's going to be 20 ... all the way to 100 and then 110, right? So 110 and 110. All right. A great test taking skill is that if you're trying to find a common multiple, maybe not the least common multiple, but the common multiple, is just multiply these together. So that will always give you a multiple. All right, multiple of 4, 6, and 10. Let's see here. So you have 4, you have 6, and you have 10. Again, it's got to give you a 0, right? So we know it's got to have a 0. So 4 times 5 is 20. 6 times 5 is 30. And so then that would be 40. This has a 60. This would be 60. And so this can be 20, 30, 40, to 60. So this would be 60. All right. So, I mean, that's just kind of the ways or whatever that's how you do this. Let's look at our questions here. Doing the exact same thing. A flashlight at a dance club flashes every 25 seconds. Another spotlight flashes every 30 seconds. Both lights just flash how many minutes until they both flash again? Well, the thing about this is that you have 25 and then you have 30, right? So 30, that'd be 60. You'd be 60. That would be 90, 120, 150. 50, 75, 100, 125, 150. So that'd be 150 minutes. 150 minutes, divide that by 60, and you get two, uh, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, right? So it'd be 2.5 minutes. Okay. So that is some examples on how you do your least common multiples. Here, I'll pop this up here. Again, you have method 1 where you just write out all your multiples, and then method 2 is where you do the factor tree. Okay. I think method 1 is the faster way, and that is kind of some examples for you to kind of get this stuff going. If you're actually working along with this, if you'll complete the rest, all right, and then we can check them in class, or if you have any questions, just let me know. All right, thanks.